athletes in the Northern Michigan Football Conference would like to show their support and commitment to sportsmanship. We understand this to include respect, responsibility, and restraint. It is a citizenship in action. We ask you as parents, fans, players, coaches, and officials to join us in making this a positive experience for all involved. Fans, the privilege of this event was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us now honor and respect their efforts and our country. Civilian gentlemen, please remove your hats. Placing your hand over your heart as Mr. Bronson leads the Raider Marching Band in the playing of our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to this first home game of the season for the Charlevoix Raiders as they take on the Benzie Central Huskies. Shane Smith and Gorney, Steve Weber bringing this one to you live, finally from downtown Charlevoix. And the Raiders and the Huskies come into this thing 2-2 overall. What are we looking for so far today? Both teams hungry to get into the above 500 column.
I think the Raiders have a fantastic shot to get in front of that 500 mark.
Yep.
Interestingly enough, you looked up for Benzie Central. They had games against Elk Rapids and Frankfort that their only score was a safety, which I find to be a highly unusual statistic.
Yeah, it is.
So Charlevoix, like you said, it was having wins over Oscoda in East Jordan. Those are our 2 wins. We hope to add another one to the win column. In Benzie Central, they won against Tawas and then won against Eastern Quakers of Lansing, I believe is what you saw.
Yes, indeed. Now, who that is or where, I don't know.
Obviously in Lansing.
Yeah, in Lansing, but apart from that, yeah.
So, but I'm looking for a good night. It's 70 degrees. It's sunny. There's very little wind.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to see a lot of passing, actually. And I'm also excited to see who our starting quarterback's going to be.
It's been kind of a round robin of quarterbacks here the last couple of weeks, unfortunately, after Brady Just's injury. One thing I do want to make mention of when we were watching earlier on, during practice, Brady Just was out there on the field, of course, a full knee brace on, but he was still working on practicing those passes. He had some 15 to 20, even 25-yard completions, and he's putting a lot of weight on that right knee, so we hope for the best for him. We obviously don't want to see anything rushed, but we hope for the best, no doubt. So with that, a little squibber here to begin the game from Benzie Central. And that will be brought up to the about 45-yard line for the Raiders.
Yep, their kicker was number 21, Connor Winkle. Looks like number 10 for the Raiders picked that up, Landon Whistler, excuse me. Not bad starting position on the field for us at our own 40. The field looks great, by the way.
Yeah, we've got that wonderful little painter robot thing doing an excellent job down there.
And kudos to the Charlevoix groundskeeping and maintenance staff for getting the field looking good. All right.
So
Snap is handed off to number
22, Brady Warchall there.
Yep, loss of yards there, too. It's all right. We'll get it going. He only lost a yard. We're good. We're good, folks.
Number 2, Finn Smith was on the tackle there for Benzie Central. So we got 2nd and 11 here at the Raider 39-yard line to begin the drive. Ian Moran taking the helm at quarterback position to begin this game. Trips to the top and bottom. Here we go. 11:22 in the first quarter. Moran throws this one. A nice completion to Mr. Landon Whistler once again, and he'll gain about 5 there.
Yep, brings up 3rd and 5. Whistler did a great job holding on to the ball. He was tackled immediately. I missed who tackled him, though, for Benzie. Now, I will say for Benzie, I'm loving the helmets.
Yes, very. You know, it's not typical up here to see chrome helmets, but boy, are they sharp.
I'm liking them. Benzie's looking good.
Folks at Benzie, you've got some proud things there with those helmets.
Now, can people text in to us or no?
You know, I don't think we have that text in line
Okay.
going this time around.
Okay.
So 3rd and 5 from the 45 for the Raiders. A carry up the center we go. Logan Watkins brings it down inside of the Benzie 35.
He loves to run up that sideline.
Oh, my.
And I have to give kudos to Ian Moran and Brady Wartall because they did a fantastic fake handoff, and Logan Watkins took off.
As he always does.
He does. If he can get free on the sidelines, he's gone.
You know, there's an old saying that goes around, old reliable. I'd have to say that's Logan Watkins in his run game.
Yeah, that's Logan Watkins. I agree.
So just under 10.5 minutes so far in the first quarter. We got a couple of flags on the field, likely a false start here.
It's signaling false start. And I give it to Ian Moran. I'm so glad to see him back after a collarbone injury this summer. He was the JV quarterback for the past 2 years and did an absolutely outstanding quarterback for Charlevoix JV. And so I was real happy to see him. I still do expect to see Colin just taking some snaps tonight.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it.
Because I really want to see Ian at running back. Because that boy can run the ball like you would not believe.
Well, I hope to see it.
I want to see it.
And we got to say, Colin Jess held his own very nicely against East Jordan last week. Both he and Ian Moran took a healthy number of snaps. So it's good to see that we've got some healthy talent there under Brady Jess. And we've got a keeper this time. And not able to get anywhere forward. In fact, there'll be a loss of about 2 there on the play. Ian Moran there. So they had the false start penalty, so back them up 5 yards. Now they're 2 yards farther, so they've got 2nd and 17 coming up here.
Let's see what happens. Who do you think they're going to give it to? Mr. Reliable, number 4?
Boy, I don't know. I'd have
Somebody
to
going
go
out
with
for a
Old
pass?
Reliable that, or Brady Wartall's gotten some sneaky plays in here over the last couple of weeks as well.
Jackson Krause is out here as a
Yeah.
wide receiver, though. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah,
Ian's back to
fake
throw.
handoff, and a nice completion to Logan Watkins. He can catch, he can run, he can do it all, and he got the first down.
Mr. Reliable happens again. Number 4, Logan Watkins getting a first down for the Raiders.
Excellent play there. The fake handoff and then the throw up, about 12-yard completion there to Watkins, and that gets the Raiders in the red zone.
Yeah. I wonder how many yards after contact he got on that one.
No, that is true.
Because we were 2nd and 18, and now we've got a 1st and 10. So he did a great job.
Yes,
and great
indeed.
pass by Ian.
So 1st and
Ian
10 from the
Moran.
19-yard line. Raiders marching right down the field. And here we go, another run, cut up the center. And will he get it? Looks to be just short of the goal line. Garrison Starrett with a nice run up the middle there.
Nice dog for G-Dog.
There you go.
There we go. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line for the Raiders.
Ladies and gentlemen, you got to be happy with that performance. The Raiders marching down the field. They did have a false start penalty, back them up 5 yards. A couple of plays where they've lost 1 to 2 yards apiece. And they've been able to overcome it so far. March right down the field. They started at their own 40. And now the ball is at the 1-yard line. Less than 4 minutes of gameplay gone by.
Ian back in a shotgun.
Yep.
Handoff.
And waltz right in. Brady Warchall for the Raider touchdown.
Number 22 for the Raiders puts them up 6-0. Hey, that's not bad. It's 8:15 on the clock. That hardly took any time off the clock at all.
I know. Nice to see some excellent ball movement by the Raiders so far.
And the Charlevoix Raider Marching Band playing our fight song.
Doing an
Sounding
excellent
great.
job. They did a great job during the pregame show. We had you listening to them while I was figuring out a little audio snafu that we had, but we're back up and running. So far, everything looks good.
Raiders lining up to go for 2. Ian with pass, and he is in the end zone. Ian Moran on the keeper.
Yes, indeed. So there we go. 8 quick points up on the board for the Raiders. We're going to step aside here for a quick commercial break and be back on the other side of this. This is Next Level Broadcasting with Raider Athletics. Stay tuned. Or someone you know in need of commercial, residential, or marine electrical work? Look no further than Charlevoix's best, Wilmot Electric. Serving our community for 35 years, Wilmot Electric has just what you need to keep you and your family safe year-round with their highly professional team that works hard to find a solution to all of your electrical needs. That's Wilmot Electric. Call them today at 231-547-5583 or visit them online at wilmotelectric.com.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown cherry capital airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
And coming back into this one, ladies and gentlemen, Shane Smith and Gorney, Steve Weber down there doing an excellent job running our camera. And speaking of excellent job, the Raiders did an excellent job knocking on 8 points on the board here. Only 3 minutes and 45 seconds gone by so far. The Raiders marched right down the field, 60 yards worth, and got 8 up on the board.
Ryan Pearl to kick.
Nice spiraling one there to the 30. And it will be brought up nicely, 10, 15, 20 yards, hurdles over a player, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is Andrew Gray, who works into Raider territory off the reception.
Nice return by Gray, number 23.
Wrong R word, return. Yeah, that's what I meant.
You're good. You're good.
So that gets them right up to the 49-yard line of the Raiders here. So that was a 21-yard return by Mr. Gray.
And the Raiders sporting their new black uniforms for the home games.
Boy, they look awfully akin to those new black ones that the Lions are debuting this Monday night. I cannot wait to see those.
You know, I've been a Lions fan for forever, but what clinched it for me was going to a game on Thanksgiving where they beat the Chicago Bears back in the day.
Oh, man. So here we go, 1st and 10 from the Raider 49. A little pitch, this time over to Tyler Brooks, and the Raiders wrap him up instantly.
That pitch by number 1, Rowan Zickert, I believe.
Yep.
Was a pitch to number 23, Andrew Gray. Loss of a yard on the play, though, so brings up 2nd and 11. And speaking of numbers and plays, have you made that appointment with an optometrist yet?
I have.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Look at you adulting. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Ann's known me since I was, 12?
Yeah, 7th grade, yeah.
So just shy of 10 years.
A young whippersnapper. You're still a young whippersnapper. I love that.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
Looks like we have number 75, who is a captain, Grayson Converse, as the center for the Benzie Central Huskies.
Okay.
Timeout, Benzie.
All right. Well, while they have a timeout called, we will take a timeout, but keep it right here. We've got, ladies and gentlemen, 21 commercials that I have to play at least twice through, as well as all these live reads. We deeply appreciate all the support of our sponsors to make this happen. I mean, this is phenomenal that we get everyone here. So we got to give them their due credit. And first off, we want to thank Bingham Insurance. Running a small business can be risky, and Charles knows all about that with Next Level Broadcasting. The one thing you can't leave to chance is your insurance coverage. Bingham Insurance wants to help keep you covered from the unexpected from happening. That's Bingham Insurance Company, representing auto owners insurance, as well as Professional Seamless Gutters. Your home gutters are always there when you need them to be, so is our good friend Orion Beningo, and that's why he started Professional Seamless Gutters. Professional Seamless Gutters offers fast and experienced service and real-time quotes. But wait, there's more. There's always more. They'll actually answer your phone call. That's Professional Seamless Gutters at 989-619-3407, and tell them that we sent you. Now, how about that for timing? Get done with those, and they're right back up to the line.
Here we go.
QB Zickert and company here for the Huskies. They've got one of my favorite logos in Northern Michigan sports, I got to tell you.
The Husky logo?
Yeah, very sharp.
Oh, nice wrap up by number 6, Ian Moran, and then number 55, Hunter Lemoran, came in and finished the job for the Raiders. Also saw number 78, Andrew Glass, in there. But nice pickup by number 6, Ian Moran, doing double duty, playing quarterback and defense.
Yeah, and that was 21, Connor Winkle there. Gain 5 off of a 2nd and 11, so now they've got 3rd and about 5.5 coming up here. Right at the Raiders' 45-yard line. Just over 6.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Shotgun, number 23, was in motion. Andrew Gray, and he takes it, but does not get the first down. So I want to see what Benzie's going to do here.
You know, it'd be pretty logical to go it for here. 4th and 4, so not terrible. They're inside the Raider 45, so, you know, starting position wouldn't be much worse than what the Raiders had to begin with if you're looking at it from the Benzie perspective. So I'd expect them to go for it here. But we'll see. Breaking out of the huddle. And they're going to go for it. Mr. Gray there immediately to the right of Zickert, so we'll see what he can drum up. 4 yards to go here on this 4th down. Zickert going out wide, looking for somebody, evades a tackle.
A lot of pressure by David Gray and Brady Wartall.
Throws that one up in the air. It's intercepted by Logan Watkins. Ladies and gentlemen, he takes that one all the way back to midfield. Well, not quite what the Huskies were expecting, but you couldn't have drawn that up much better if you were a Raider fan.
You know, I have to give a lot of credit to David Gray because he was really pushing that quarterback to scramble. He was in the backfield, chasing him down, almost had him, and then Brady Warchall came in and then put the pressure, so he didn't really get a good pass off. We have a player down, though.
Oh, boy.
And we never want to see that.
No.
Ever, ever, ever. Don't care who you are, who you play for. You never want to see a kid down.
That's exactly right. Ladies and gentlemen, we will step away here. We hope this young man is okay. But we will take a break, though, to give him some respect and space. We'll be back after this.
Jim Reel's Friendly Ford of Charlevoix, you can expect big city deals with a small town feel. With over 65 new Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock and ready to go. Right now, lease this 2023 FCTP F-150 for just $300 a month. Or buy and save up to $15,483 off MSRP on select new 2023 Ford F-150s. Get the real deal at Jim Reel's Friendly Ford of Charlevoix.
And coming back into this one, ladies and gentlemen, it was number 2, Finn Smith there on the Huskies side of the ball that got injured. Thankfully, he was able to get up and walk under his own power. So that's always good to see. And the deep ball just in front of Jackson Krause's grasp there, right off the fingertips.
It was. Jackson made a great stretch to get that ball. Just couldn't bring it in off the fingertips. But he would have been at home.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one that
it would have been home. I think that was a good play.
They would have had back, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good play. Let's try it again. Let's do it right now. Jackson's on the sideline like, oh, man. But, you know, those are hard to do.
Yeah. I mean, you can only extend yourself so much, even if you are 6'3" as a wide receiver.
And we've seen Jackson make some fantastic plays.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Number 11, Jackson Krause.
5:27 here in the first quarter.
Here we
we've
go.
Got another. Wait a minute. What do we have going on here?
We had a fumble, and I believe Benzie brought it up because the ball was handed off to number 4, Logan Watkins.
That's what I thought. Okay.
And number 50, Aiden Erfworth, recovered the fumble for the Huskies.
Interesting series of events there. So the Huskies get it right back. You don't see that too often. Logan Wilkes.
Watkins. We got you.
I'll get through the names here eventually. A lot of W's for whatever reason. Yeah, you typically don't see the ball stripped from him there. That's why I was confused. I saw him running, then without the ball, I didn't see it was on the ground. So, great job there by Mr. Erfworth. 50 there on your screen for the Huskies to get the ball right back in their hands. Only about a minute gone by on the clock.
Zickert back in shotgun for the Huskies. Number 21 is in motion. Oh, and it hits him?
Yep.
He
bad
picks it
snap.
up.
There's a flag on the play.
He did pick it up and gain about 4 yards, but I'm wondering what that flag is because it was after the snap.
Well,
illegal formation on the Huskies.
There you go. So, what came, started as a really bad play, gained 4 yards. Now they'll be back to 5 from the line of scrimmage. So that'll push them back to their own 40. But it will be 1st and 10 from that, or 1st and 15 from that spot. So some drama here in the last about minute and a half of the game. Mr. Smith down there got injured. Thankfully, he's okay. Logan Watkins got the ball stripped from him, and now a bad snap here, and then an ensuing illegal formation.
It was a bad snap, but he did pick it up and gain some positive yardage. Unfortunately, there was a penalty on the play.
So we've got Zickert here carrying the ball for himself, able to gain about 2, but it'll still be 2nd and long.
What do you think that is, 2nd and 13?
Yeah, looks to be. Garrison Sterrett there on the tackle. So we'll be 2nd and 13 from the Husky 42. 4.5 to go here in the first quarter. Nice turnout here. Some Charlevoix faithful. You got the Dixon bus and all that. Great evening for football. As Benzie takes it over again, 2nd and 13. Zickert scrambling once more. Gains another 4 yards or so, but it'll be 3rd and a long 9 coming up. That's one thing I heard from our producer and good friend of mine, Austin Mong. He was able to do the Elk Rapids Benzie Central game. That was the first game of the year that he did. And he said this QB has a lot of talent.
I've heard that, too.
Yeah.
I've heard Zickert's a really, really good quarterback for Benzie.
And so far, he's been able to prove he's excellent at the scramble game. He's had a couple of pass attempts so far, one in the interception, but it was a tough throw to make as he faced a lot of pressure by the Raiders.
That backfield pressure by David Gray.
Yeah.
I'm loving seeing it.
So 3rd and 9 from the 46 of their own for the Huskies. Zickert rears back. Short little pass there. 1st down and some more. And that'll be exactly what the doctor ordered coming up for the Huskies. The bottom of that pile was Andrew Gray once again.
It looked like we had a blitz in the backfield with our defensive line, which was fantastic, but Zickert got the pass off to number 23, Andrew Gray, finally brought down by number 6, Ian Moran, and number 4, Logan Watkins, both in on that tackle.
Yeah.
Does bring up a 1st down for the Huskies. Good for them. Yeah.
So pretty much back right to where they left off on that 4th down incompletion. So they'll continue on here, 1st and 10 from the Raider 38-yard line. And another pitch back over. This time it is 22 Tyler Brooks. He gets pushed out of to the sideline there, but not before gaining about 7.
You're going to have to help me with this because Rices are up on.
I hope I'm right.
Is it Bois Blanc Island?
Bois Blanc or Beau Blanc. I can never get the pronunciation right.
They're closing up camp, which is sad.
That is sad. We just had to do that last weekend at our place.
Yeah, but they're watching with Brady's BBI fans, Tom and Annie. So, shout out to them. Glad you're there, Mrs. Rice. Thanks for all you do for our students.
Yes, indeed. Good
so
people.
Awesome. Yep, so awesome to have you on the Raider staff.
And so awesome to have you tuning in from out there in the wilderness. As we've got another little flick and a big run coming up. That's Brooks once again tripped up just short of the 5-yard line by Logan Watkins.
Number 23, Gray, is on fire right now.
You're right, he is, yeah.
He's gotten 2 crucial 1st downs for the Huskies. Brings up 1st and goal for the Huskies inside the Raider 5-yard line. Looks to be about the 4-yard line.
So here we go. First and goal from the 4-yard line coming up for the Huskies. Been a tumultuous series so far for them, but they've persevered and made it all the way deep inside the Raider red zone. Zickert taking this one for himself, trying to punch it up the middle, and he'll be brought down about a yard short of the goal line.
He was brought down by a host of Raiders.
Yeah.
He did make positive yardage, though. I see Felter in on the tackle. I see Warchall in on the tackle.
Mm-hmm. So second and goal now from inside the 1 coming up here for the Huskies.
And I'm actually glad the Rices have a beautiful weekend to end their camping season.
Yeah.
You cannot beat what Northern Michigan has right now.
No, honestly, this has been one of the most mild falls that I can remember in my 20 years of existence. I don't know about you, Ann, for this far north.
Yeah, I'm a lot older than you. I got you by 35 years,
yeah,
Shane.
It's okay. We won't count them. But what we will count is 6 more points on the board, this time in favor of the Huskies with Zickert walking that one in.
His offensive line did him a nice job giving him an opening to get through there. Because he really just waltzed right into the end zone. So let's see what the Raiders can do to answer.
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, just over a minute to go on the other side of this kick in the first quarter. Zickert takes the snap, and he's wrapped up immediately by a couple of different Raiders. We've got Mr. Blazik there, and I believe
75 Sawyer Blazik.
So many things to make your home or even your visit to Charlevoix that much more special. When you want beautiful items that reflect Charlevoix the beautiful, stop in or visit them online at thelakehousecharlevoix.com for your own keepsake and your own personal memory of Charlevoix.
Wanted to try skydiving? This is Luther from Skydive Charlevoix. We specialize in first-time tandem skydiving and offer the best views in the entire Midwest. Jump from up to 2 miles high and free fall as fast as 120 miles per hour. Then, when the parachute opens, you can enjoy a peaceful canopy ride back to the landing area. Skydive Charlevoix also offers a scenic flight with every tandem jump. Enjoy an amazing bird's-eye view of Grand Traverse Bay, Little Traverse Bay, Beaver Island, and the entire northern Michigan shoreline. It's easy to book your jump online at skydivecharlevoix.com. That's skydivecharlevoix.com.
And coming back into this one, ladies and gentlemen, 6 points on the board here for the Huskies as they get ready to kick off. You've got Logan Watkins, Jack Terryberry, and Garrison Starrett all back deep to receive the kickoff. And that will go out of bounds right at the 25. So we'll get that penalty taken care of and get the Raiders on the way for another possession here.
And I have a correction to make. That last tackle, I was texted. It was Felter. Was in on it as well, and I missed it. And it's so hard sometimes to see from up in the booth. when there's a pile of jerseys, you're kind of trying to figure out, okay, who gets up, but who gets up last?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's like whoever gets up last is really the one we need to be looking for.
And ladies and gentlemen, please, please feel free if you have our numbers. Unfortunately, we don't have the text in line, but if you have our numbers and can let us know if we ever make a mistake, please feel free to do so. We are not professionals here, and we don't have professional spotters either, so we try to do the best we can.
Well, Shane gets paid. I don't.
Well, yeah. I get paid to call the game. I don't get paid to spot. But we've got a keeper this time from young Mr. Moran.
Nice run.
Yeah.
Good 8-9 yards on that for number 6, Ian Moran on the keeper.
I will say in the big leagues, and this is like the biggest thing I watch sometimes in the press box. On TV, broadcasts, and whatnot, you've got the play-by-play and the color, and you've got 2 to 3 people around them constantly spotting, writing down notes, so it's a well-oiled machine. We don't have that. We've got the 2 of us and Steve down there running the camera, so we try our best, that's for sure.
We're high school football, but it's still fun.
It is. I love
Tune in
it.
for the jokes, folks.
Yeah. We got plenty of them. So 2nd and 2 here for the Raiders. Huskies do a nice job of taking care of that in the backfield. The clock continues to run here. That'll likely be the last play before the end of the quarter, and we've got a young man injured for the Raiders.
Uh-oh. In that play, it was a handoff to Warchall. There was a miscommunication somewhere because it ended up being a fumble with Sawyer Blazik picking it up for the Raiders. Brings up 3 and 2 in the end of the first quarter.
That looks to be David Gray coming off the field. Cannot put much weight at all on that left ankle. So, ladies and gentlemen, we hope for the best for him, and we will step away here. That is the end of the first quarter. The Raiders are up 8-6 at the moment. We've got a 3rd and short coming on the other side of this. Stay tuned.
Located in Charlevoix, Michigan, is Martin Concrete, where they specialize in residential concrete construction, providing high-quality concrete work and guaranteeing customer satisfaction. They're proud to serve Charlevoix and the surrounding areas. No job is too big or too small for Martin Concrete, with services ranging from concrete slabs, footings, driveways, retaining walls, and much more. There's nothing that Martin Concrete can't do regarding concrete. That's Martin Concrete, online at martinconcretecharlevoix.com, or give them a call at 231-838-9610.
This is Charles, founder of Next Level Broadcasting. Interested in advertising on our channel? Get a hold of us, and next week, this commercial could be yours.
Yeah, and welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Just about ready here to begin the second quarter of action. The Raiders 3rd and a long 2 coming up here from their own 43-yard line. And that'll be a keeper for Moran once again. He'll be wrapped up, gain of about a yard there. Needed to get to the 45. He makes it to the 44. It'll be a 4th and short 1.
I say we go for it.
Well, I guess they didn't give him any yardage gain there, so it'll remain 4th
Really?
and 2. Yeah.
I thought Ian came up here to at least the 44.
Well, I'm glad I wasn't the only one.
So I don't know what happened there. It is 4th down. Raiders look to be going for it, lining up. Hunter Leonard ran at center.
Could be an ankle or a foot or something that we didn't see touch the line here as he was working along the side. So we're going for it. Moran, the handoff to Brady Warchall, and he gets it by about half of his body there. The first down indeed.
And he powered through on that one. Also good to see number 56 out on the line for the Raiders. Ryan Glass probably filling in for David Gray. David is still, looks like his ankle's hurting a little bit. He is walking. He is up and walking.
Trying to get some weight. It's that left ankle of his. So we'll see how that goes. You know, moving around, getting some flexes in on it. We hope for the best for him. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at their own 45. And me and Moran there will keep it, but wrapped up nicely by, looks to be
75.
Yeah.
Grayson Converse. I will say Bendy's defensive line is doing a really great job tracking the ball as we are doing fake handoffs to Warchall and then going to Watkins or that one where Ian's doing it on the, where Ian Moran is working on a keeper. And the Benzie defensive line has it spot on every time.
So we've got 2nd and 14 here from the Raiders. Backed up now to their own 42. Moran going for the pass out wide. Caught and about 5 yards gained to Ryan Pearl.
Number 15, Ryan Pearl. Good to see him getting some action as a wide receiver there.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. He got positive yardage, but we have a long 3rd down here.
Another thing we like to see, David Gray back out there on the field. You can see there's a slight hobble, but he feels good enough to be back out there, so that's a good thing. We don't want to strain anything too much, though. 3rd and long 9 here for the Raiders, still within their own territory. 10 and a quarter to go here in the first half.
And I'm finding with the shotgun formation, we have Warchall lined up with Ian, pitch back to Watkins.
Yep.
Nice stiff arm.
There you go. And that'll be enough for the first down. Boy, oh boy. And if there isn't a guy who could find a lane, find a hole, find a crack to sneak through, that's the man right there.
Logan Watkins, number 4. Mr. Reliable.
Oh, there is a flag there. Legal motion on the Raiders.
Oh, it's coming back.
Oh. Takes that one all the way back. Well, that wasn't what the Raiders were looking for. An excellent run there by Logan Watkins. And then, rather.
Number 0, Colin Jeskich came out into the game.
Okay.
For number 6, Ian Moran. See, I told you he was going to be taking some snaps tonight, so
Yeah.
let's see what happens.
Well, they're going to need him here.
Still has Warchell next to him.
14 yards to gain here on 3rd down. And he rears back, not finding anything, trying to get around and sacked, wrapped up there. Nice job. Some extra words, though, brought by, looks to be 57. There, Parker
57.
Pritchett.
Yep, Parker Pritchett. He was one of the 3 captains that went out to the pregame meeting with the officials. Captains for Benzie Huskies were number 52, Adam Coyne, number 57, Parker Pritchett, who just had the tackle, and number 75, Grayson Converse.
Well, that wasn't, I must say, that wasn't very team captain-like of the performance that he had once he tackled Colin Jess. Some high snap there. Ian Moran able to pick it up and send it away nicely, and that'll come crashing down inside of the 40 and bobble its way out of bounds at about the 38. So excellent job by Moran there to make something out of nothing.
I think Ian Moran just saved us from a little bit of a disaster right there.
A little bit indeed.
Good heads-up play by number 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, while we have a moment, we want to thank Charlevoix State Bank. During a time of mergers, acquisitions, and name changes, the founders of Charlevoix State Bank saw a need for a truly local bank focused on our community and strong customer relationships. Those values continue to drive us today as we support high school athletics through our support of tonight's game, as well as Swanson K&D. When you think excavating in Charlevoix, there's only one name that comes to mind, Swanson K&D. Family owned and operated since 1944, Swanson K&D is your go-to contractor for all your excavating, road grading, paving, and snow removal needs. So with that, the Huskies take it back over at their own 39-yard line. And we've got whistles all over the place, timeout called. So we will step away here after the Huskies call that one. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm serving as both play-by-play and executive producer tonight, and I've got enough live reads here to last me most of the game. So I'm going to get a couple more out of the way.
Do it. Do it while you can.
Yeah, that's right. Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport. Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport is your gateway to northern Michigan, and now is the time to fly TVC. TVC Airport will also get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world with 6 airlines: Allegiant, American, Avelo, Delta, Sun Country, and United. To plan your next getaway today, visit tvcairport.com, as well as Skydive Charlevoix. Skydive Charlevoix is calling all thrill seekers, adventure enthusiasts, and everyone in between to thank Skydive Charlevoix for your next adventure. Take flight with Skydive Charlevoix and experience for yourself the rush of skydiving right in your own backyard. Check out their website for more information at skydivecharlevoix.com. Okay, more bills are paid, boss is happy, sponsors are happy, so we can get back to some football. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Huskies taking it over, 1st and 10 from their own 39. And a nice run up the gut here, breaking away. Going the distance, ladies and gentlemen. That's Zickert all the way up to the 20-yard line.
I'm going to give credit on that to Landon Whistler. He got Zickert's foot, which caused him to lose balance. And then number 15, Ryan Pearl, came in and finished the job.
Wow.
Otherwise, that would have been a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
So, well done, Whistler and Pearl.
Wow. So that was about a 40-yard gain right there. Up the field. Excellent job by Zickert. Yeah, and they have the ball now at the Raider 21-yard line. Shave under 8.5 minutes to go in this first half. Down 2 currently, but looking to take the lead. Pitch over to Connor Winkle. Working the sideline, gets wrapped up in the backfield.
I see number 10, Whistler, and I think I see number 6, Ian Moran, coming up from that tackle. You know, I have a correction, too, because I thought 75 Converse was the center for Benzie Huskies. I think it's number 79, Jason Peltier.
Okay.
We need a spotter.
We do.
We do. We need a spotter.
We need somebody that's good using binoculars and quick on the draw with names and numbers. So if anybody's out there, let us know. We'll take applications promptly. 7.5 to go here.
I mean, who wouldn't want to sit up here with us?
I know.
I mean,
right?
I'm just like, hey.
What a job.
You could be with Ann and Shane.
The Ann and Shane show. Here we go. And a nice job yet again. Wow. wrapped up once again. That was Ian Moran. Go from playing quarterback to tackler extraordinaire on Andrew Gray.
Brings up 3rd and long.
Yes, indeed. That's 3rd and Elk Rapids from here.
Looks like 3rd and 16.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that. They're north of the 25 now, marked it at the 27.
It is good to see David Gray still out there.
Mm-hmm. So 3rd and 16 here for the Huskies. Twins to the top and bottom. One in motion, and that'll draw the flag.
False start on the Huskies. Going to bring up 3rd and even longer.
That's right. We got 3rd and Acme coming up now.
Okay, for those of you listening and don't know, Acme is a town south of Charlevoix.
Well, that's fair. I mean, I guess there are some folks outside of this area that
we are
Charlevoix watching.
Yeah, they are Charlevoix the Beautiful, and they are Acme the Adorable.
That's Atwood the Adorable.
Atwood the Adorable.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Acme is even farther.
Yeah.
Oh,
Acme's
my goodness.
almost to Traverse. We're good, but Huskies not looking so good here. They've got 21 yards to get to the line of gain at the 11. They're at the 31. And a pass, a catch from a hop from Mr. Andrew Gray yet again, although he was wrapped up once again by the Raiders.
Number 15, Ryan Pearl.
Ryan Pearl, indeed. So 4th and back to about 16, maybe 17 here for the Huskies.
Unless you have a good high school kicker right now, I'd say the Huskies are going to go for it.
Mm-hmm. Talking things over, seeing what they can pull out of their bag of magic tricks. Their 4th and 20 play, which most teams might not always have. Zickert rearing back, facing a lot of pressure. Wrapped up, 75. Sawyer Blazik there on the tackle for the Raiders.
Nice pressure in the backfield.
Excellent job.
Yeah, Raiders take over on downs.
We've seen a number of turnovers tonight. Have we seen a punt yet? We did see one by the Raiders, yeah.
We did, because Ian Moran
saved a big one.
Had a pretty good punt.
Yeah.
And it looks like Ian Moran is coming back out as quarterback.
Interesting. So, little quarterback roulette here between the two.
And it's nice to have two to keep their legs fresh.
Yes, indeed. Yep. So the Raiders take over from their own 32-yard line. The immediate handoff here to Garrison Sterrett. Gain about 3. Toyle and Pritchett there to get the tackle for the Huskies.
Oh, he was brought down by Coyle and Pritchett. Okay.
Coyle, yeah.
Coyle and Pritchett. Okay. I wonder what our wide receivers. I see Krause and Pearl both up, both lined up wide.
Well, we've got another hand up the middle to Sterrett.
No, that was 22 Warchall.
Well, I saw it too. I had a half chance there.
Hey, you saw it too. That's good for you. That's
good,
man.
Yeah.
That's like
I did get an appointment, ladies and gentlemen, with our friends and sponsors over there at Gaylord Eye Care. They've got a location in Boyne City, so I'll be seeing them here in a couple of weeks. As my eyesight is not that indicative that I'm only 20 years old. But we've got a 3rd and a short 5 coming up here for the Raiders now. They've had a little bit of trouble getting some positive yardage so far in the last couple of possessions. This time it is Garrison Sterrett. There's only 1-2 on his jersey, and he should have enough there for the first down.
He should. He did not have it, and Garrison did a spin right on the sidelines, made sure his feet stayed in bound, and got the first down for the Raiders.
Good heads-up football by that young man.
So number 2, G-Dog, gets the first down.
So a 6-yard run and a 5-yard must-have first down. Brings up 1st and 10 from the Raider 44.
It's kind of nice in our backfield that we have a lot of options of guys that can run the ball.
That is indeed.
But I also, with Krause and Pearl on the out wide, I trust them too as receivers.
And here we go, another false start coming, this time on the Raiders. This is, I believe, the 4th time we've seen this so far tonight. Both teams guilty. So that'll, I apologize, illegal procedure there. So that'll back them up to the 39-yard line, 1st and 15 now.
It's all right. We're good enough. We got this.
That's right. Just a smidge over 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Raiders do hold that 2-point, 8-6 lead. And this time it's Brady Warchall, 2 twos on that jersey. And he crosses the 45. A good gain there on 1st and 15. Looks to be a gain of about 7. Make it 2nd and 8.
It's good positive yardage.
Yeah.
And I will say with Warchall, he's running through the line. He is powering for every yard that he gets.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got good yards after contact. They're not a lot yet. He can.
Yeah.
But he's moving in the positive direction.
And any yards after contact is always a good thing to see as Moran throws this one deep just over the head of Garrison Sterrett there. So it'll be 3rd and 8 from the Raiders' own 46 coming up.
Mr. Terry Berry on the home microphone tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Always good to have him here.
You know, he got a lot of attention when he had that skydiving stunt there for the first day of school.
The first day of school, he skydived into
the soccer field.
The soccer field at Charlevoix Middle High School.
Mm-hmm.
The kids loved it.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. I've skydived twice. Enjoyed my time with
yes, indeed.
Skydive Charlevoix.
Oh, an interesting series of events here. Looked like...
it looked like our receiver tripped.
Yeah. I would have to say that was probably the case.
And since it was back for a lateral, our guys did a nice heads-up job of just getting on the football.
Oof. Well, the Raiders will likely not be going for it here. 4th and 15 from their own 39-yard line. And they'll have...
Ian Moran is back to punt.
I was just going to say, am I seeing that right? But yeah, it goes from quarterback to punter all in the same possession.
You're right. That's number 6, Ian Moran. He is a jack of all trades.
Yes, indeed. That's good to have players like that.
Nice.
Excellent punt. Oh, my goodness. Buries this one back inside the 25. And a very good job by Logan Watkins to keep that return from going anywhere. Stopped Tyler Brooks right in his tracks.
Nice job, Raiders, number 4. Mr. Reliable, Logan Watkins. Great kick. Great punt.
My God, great kick. Great everything. Great tackle there to stop the return. The Huskies will have to begin at their own 25. This will be the longest field that either team has seen so far tonight, 75 yards. Great job on special teams there. .230 here in the first half. 8-6 Huskies trying to make that change for the better on their side of the ball. We'll see what Zickert can do here. The quick pitch. And another tackle in the backfield started by Ian Moran. Looks to be Sawyer Blazik in on it as well.
Sawyer Blazik and Ian Moran. I also saw number 55, Hunter Lemoran, back there.
Cool. Good for them. Hey, who turned the lights on?
Yeah, I'm like, where'd the light come from? I can actually see what I'm reading now.
Well, why would you want to do that?
I don't know. Minor details.
Right.
Minor details.
Yes, indeed. So we want to give, credit where credit's due. Andrew Gray was the one there on the carry for the Huskies, but excellent job by 3 different Raiders to keep him from going anywhere forward. In fact, lost a yard there, 2nd and 11. For the Huskies to begin here, less than a minute and 45 to go in the half. The Raiders will have the, no, I apologize, the Huskies will have the ball here to begin the second half, so they might have an opportunity to double dip here. But we've got another timeout taken by Charlevoix, so we will step aside once more, get some more bills taken care of, and be back in about 60 seconds. This is Next Level Broadcasting with Raider Athletics streamed on nextlevelbroadcasting.net and Raider Athletics YouTube. We'll be back in a minute.
Twin Bay Dock's exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime, engineered to be stronger. Our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
I'm Ryan Beningo, but you might know me for my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installation, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, rain chains, and much more. But unlike many service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording.
And we'll get back to that ad here in a moment. Play has begun. And another excellent open field tackle. Started off by 22 Brady Warchall and looked to be finished off by Hunter Lemrand, if I'm not mistaken, Ann.
Hunter was in there, but you also had number 6, Ian Marine.
I would expect that, yeah.
4th and 11 for the Huskies. With 1:26 left in the second quarter, I'm looking. I would love to see a takeover on downs. I would expect the Huskies to punt it away right now.
Yep.
But that is enough time for the Raiders to get in the end zone. So I'm going to push for that.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Just under 90 seconds to go. Now,
I think we had a short timeout there.
we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you didn't even read a commercial.
I didn't. It was a very short timeout. Getting things squared away here with our soundboard.
You're multitasking. You're good. Don't worry about it. You're good. You're
Okay.
multitasking. You keep multitasking.
Thanks.
I'm always here for you, brother.
Oh, I appreciate it. Ann and I go way back. She's a wonderful, wonderful lady, and I'm very happy to be able to do this with her.
At least for now. Of course, I'm partial to the Raiders. If you're listening in from Benzie, we're trying to get you in as much as we can, but we are Raiders ourselves, so we're biased. But we're trying to get you in there.
Low snap and excellent kick off that snap.
Truly, good punt.
Yeah.
Looks like going to be picked up by Logan Watkins.
At the 38, see where he can go.
Ooh.
Makes it past the 50. And that's about where he'll be. The flag is down, though, with Roland Zickert there on the tackle. The quarterback, once again, playing that dual role.
And that's the thing with smaller schools is everyone's doing double duty.
Yeah.
You're playing both offense and defense. And the bigger schools, when we play schools like, Traverse City, St. Francis, or, probably when we play Kingsley, you're going to have fresh legs on both sides of the ball. And with smaller schools, a lot of guys are doing multiple jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And we're rooting for them all the way.
That's exactly right.
Ooh, 1:13, and we're on the Benzie 49.
Yeah. I'm
Let's see what can happen
what
here.
the penalty call was, because they've got the sticks marked at the 35 at the moment.
Well, we're backing up.
Backing way up. Ooh, unsportsmanlike conduct. I cannot hear who that was against, though, for the Raiders. So.
That's a 15-yard penalty, though, and with 1:13 left, that's the last thing we needed.
Yep.
You got to keep your cool.
Mm-hmm.
Timeout, Benzie.
All right. Well, now we will finish up Orion Benengo's ad here from Professional Seamless Gutters. We'll come back in about 30 seconds.
I'm Ryan Beningo, but you might know me for my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installation, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, rain chains, and much more. But unlike many service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding the gutters on your home or pole barn, think Professional Seamless Gutters.
The Villager Pub has been a mainstay in Charlevoix dining culture for over 40 years. Situated right downtown, their friendly and experienced staff will make you feel right at home from the days of a bygone era. With a wide selection on tap and an expansive menu to pick from, sit back and relax in the pub and enjoy their eclectic 1950s era memorabilia. Stop in and see them today at 427 Bridge Street or visit them online to look at their menu at thevillagerpub.com. And coming back into this one, ladies and gentlemen, Ian Moran rolling out here, trying to find somebody, and he'll get tackled handily there by a couple different Huskies.
50 and 52.
Yes, indeed. Aiden Airforth and Adam Coyne there. So that'll keep the clock rolling.
Ian was looking downfield to pass, and then what he was trying to do was get out of bounds to save the clock, and he just couldn't make it with Benzie wrapping him up right there.
So we've got 2nd and 10 here, 40 seconds to go in this first half.
No way.
Yeah, and Ian Moran wrapped up yet again.
Number 52 and 75. Coyne was back in there again. He was the main one, and then 75 Converse came in to finish. The Raiders need to go. Now, it says on the scoreboard they do have one timeout left with 17 seconds to go. I'm wondering what the plan is here. It's 3rd and long. Logan Watkin comes in, gives them the play. We're up to the line of scrimmage. Can we get it off in 5 seconds?
3, 2, yes, indeed they do. And as Moran rears back, oh my goodness, gets sacked all the way back to the 20-yard line. So that play, that possession sputtered to an end for the Raiders.
It's going to give Benzie some momentum going in the locker room for the half.
A couple of excellent sacks there just on this one possession alone. And they've got the ball to begin the second half, ladies and gentlemen. So there's a lot to happen yet in this game. 8-6, only 1 half of play gone so far. We're going to step aside here for a couple of moments, call it 3 or 4 minutes worth, play some ads, get some more bills taken care of, and then we'll come back for our halftime show, and we'll feature some words from Ann and myself as well as some playing from the band. So stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. This is Next Level Broadcasting in accordance with Raider Athletics, simulcast on nextlevelbroadcasting.net and Raider Athletics YouTube page. We'll be back in a little bit. Stay tuned.
Business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, the you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
Ask Bingham Insurance Services in Charlevoix if auto owners make sense for you.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, Bel Air, and Sheboygan, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and expertise. If you're struggling with anything vision related, then don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and meet their friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
Bartlett's Home Interiors is your hometown home furnishing store, serving northern Michigan since 1950. Your perfect fit is waiting for you here. Among our large selection of furniture, flooring, Serta mattresses, and Hunter Douglas window treatments, our experienced staff can help with the details that are important to you to transform your space. Come explore our 35,000 square foot showroom today or visit us at bartlettshomeinteriors.com. Bartlett's Home Interiors, where you're always at home. M66 North, Charlevoix.
Has been brought to you by Bingham Insurance Services, Charlevoix State Bank, Wilmot Electric, Charlevoix Auto, The Villager Pub, Swanson K&D, Traverse City, Cherry Capital Airport, Rayders, Martin Concrete, Twin Bay Docks, Charlevoix Agency Insurance, The Lake House, Farm Bureau Insurance, The Lemarand Agency, Bartlett's Home Interiors, Culver's of Charlevoix, Skydive Charlevoix, Jim Reel's Friendly Ford, CarQuest Auto Parts, Burnett Foods, Charlevoix Barber Shop, Professional Seamless Gutters, Collar Clinic, and Bay Shore Steel Works. Thank you for your support.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, ARC collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in Northern Michigan for over 35 years.
Hannah again with Charlevoix Auto. Don't let summer pass you by. Get into a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram today and make this the summer event. Lease a sleek new Compass for an amazing $339 a month. Elevate your journey in a stylish Grand Cherokee for $429 a month. Or unleash the power of a 4x4 Ram pickup for $459 a month. Don't miss out on getting into your perfect ride for less at Charlevoix Auto on US 31 South near the Charlevoix Airport. Your trusted local dealership.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
What song is this?
I don't know. And welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime show brought to you by, just a moment here, brought to you by Charlevoix Auto. We're going to send it down to the band here for a couple of moments. Listen to them. They put in a lot of hard work, too, over the course of the late summer and, of course, the fall months. So we'll give them some good airtime here and come back in about a minute or so with our Charlevoix Auto halftime show. And ladies and gentlemen, their theme for this season is music that makes us move. And there's a number of talented members of that squad, and not the least of which include the student leaders, Gemma Bonnie, Sarah Waglandowski, Akira Purdy, Avery Kita, Kelly Fierro, and Rachel Dashalier. So we'll listen in for a little bit longer, and then we'll get into some football talk between the two of us. All right, and we'll come back in. We want to give them a lot of kudos for all the time and effort that they put in, ladies and gentlemen. But we do have some business to take care of here for our Charlevoix Auto halftime show. So far this game, the Raiders hold a narrow 8-6 lead over Benzie, but there's been a lot of hardship between these two teams, a number of unnecessary, uncalled for penalties, some troubled snaps here and there, an interception thrown by Benzie. There's just been some kind of unsettled play that we've seen so far this evening.
I agree. After the first two drives, the Raiders went right down the field in about a minute and a half, got the first score, got the 2-point conversion, looked great. Benzie answers that call, goes back down the field, and since then, we haven't really seen anything outside of the two 25-yard lines. The play has been entirely in the middle of the field, and I'm thinking it's going to come up to who comes out of the locker room just more aggressive. It's any team on any day, and you always have to play you always have to put your best effort forward.
Right.
But the Raiders really need to come out on fire because Benzie had some really great momentum going into the locker room with, I think, 3 sacks in a row, or at least 3 defensive loss of yards for the Raiders in a row.
Yeah, all in the same possession. The Raiders certainly on the last couple of drives had some lackluster performances. Not a whole lot going positively in their favor. There was an excellent run by Logan Watkins at one point, 25-yard run, but that was brought back by an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And a number of others have plagued both teams so far going into this game. And wow, we got to give credit here. This is a fun little move by the Raider band. Jake Bronson, you got to give him credit there. Does a great job with these young folks. But back to football, you know, it's been a game of 2 quarters so far. The first quarter, very clean. You know, there was a lot of talent being displayed. The second quarter, definite struggles, especially if you're a Raider fan. Just we're not able to get much on the offensive side of the ball. Got some good defensive stops. We got to give him credit there. David Gray, Sawyer Blazik, Ian Moran, some good players there defensively, but
Brady
just not much on
Emmett
the offensive.
Felter. Yep. Brady Warchall's been in there a lot. Emmett Felter has been on there a lot. Hunter Lemoran. But I'm also looking at the Benzie roster. Zickert is not only playing quarterback, he's had a lot of really good defensive plays and defensive coverage. Coyne has had several hits on the Raiders. Pritchett has been in there. Converse has been in there. Peltier has been in there. We've got 2 good, evenly matched teams, and I would rather see a game like this than a blowout any day.
No doubt about it. You're exactly right, Ann. So we'll see what happens here in the second half. Benzie does get the ball to begin. The Raiders, of course, had the ball to begin the game, and that's their only score that they made so far. So let's see what Benzie can come out with. They had 3 sacks or plays for loss there to lead into this halftime break. So with just under 2 minutes to go here, ladies and gentlemen, we will step away. This has been your Charlevoix Auto Halftime Show. Steve Weber, Ann Gorney, and myself, Shane Smith, all bringing this one to you live from downtown Charlevoix. As the band walks it off the field, we'll walk off into one last commercial break and come back in a couple of minutes here with your second half action. Stay tuned.
Hannah again with Charlevoix Auto. Don't let summer pass you by. Get into a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram today and make this the summer event. Lease a sleek new Compass for an amazing $339 a month. Elevate your journey in a stylish Grand Cherokee for $429 a month. Or unleash the power of a 4x4 Ram pickup for $459 a month. Don't miss out on getting into your perfect ride for less at Charlevoix Auto on US 31 South near the Charlevoix Airport. Your trusted local dealership.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Jim Reel's Friendly Ford of Charlevoix, you can expect big city deals with a small town feel. With over 65 new Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock and ready to go. Right now, lease this 2023 FCTP F-150 for just $300 a month. Or buy and save up to $15,483 off MSRP on select new 2023 Ford F-150s. Get the real deal at Jim Reel's Friendly Ford of Charlevoix.
Unique gifts, home accessories, wedding items, and so much more. The Lake House on Bridge Street offers so many things to make your home or even your visit to Charlevoix that much more special. When you want beautiful items that reflect Charlevoix the beautiful, stop in or visit them online at thelakehousecharlevoix.com for your own keepsake and your own personal memory of Charlevoix.
To Try skydiving? This is Luther from Skydive Charlevoix. We specialize in first-time tandem skydiving and offer the best views in the entire Midwest. Jump from up to 2 miles high and free fall as fast as 120 miles per hour. Then, when the parachute opens, you can enjoy a peaceful canopy ride back to the landing area. Skydive Charlevoix also offers a scenic flight with every tandem jump. Enjoy an amazing bird's-eye view of Grand Traverse Bay, Little Traverse Bay, Beaver Island, and the entire northern Michigan shoreline. It's easy to book your jump online at skydivecharlevoix.com. That's skydivecharlevoix.com.
And welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. That was your Charlevoix Auto halftime show. We have about a minute and a half before play begins in the second half. But before we do, got some more bills to take care of here with our live rates. First off, Charlevoix Auto. Charlevoix Auto wants everyone tuning in to know that they're your local, trusted Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Moke dealer. Drive with confidence and choose Charlevoix Auto, your one-stop shop for exceptional sales and service. And Real Ford, your friendly dealer Jim Real is now in Charlevoix, and he wants to get you a real deal on new, used, or certified pre-owned vehicles. Whether it's for yourself or for your student driver, Jim Real wants to help get you a real deal at Jim Real Ford in Charlevoix. And we want to thank our good friends at Wilmot Electric. Since 1983, Wilmot Electric Incorporated has been a gold standard electrical service provider throughout northern Michigan, offering solutions to any electrical need you may have, whether it's residential, commercial, or marine related. No matter the case, Wilmot Electric has experts that will keep your projects on time and on budget. Customer focused and community driven for 40 years, that's Wilmot Electric. And we'll do one more, Gaylord Eye Care Center. Did the refs not see that? Maybe I didn't either, or was it just your eyes playing a trick on you? But the refs are never wrong, so it's time you come in for a free consultation at the Gaylord Eye Care Center. With 4 locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, Sheboygan, and Bel Air, get back in the game with Gaylord Eye Care Center, a local vision source provider. And I just so happen to make an appointment with their Boyne City location, be there in a couple of weeks. So I want to thank them for being good supporters of us and for taking me in, as I'm finding out it's probably good time to do it.
Since you only see 1 2 on a jersey instead of both of the 2s for Brady Warchall right there.
Yeah.
Hey, Garrison Sterrett, Brady Warchall, both great kids.
Oh, no doubt.
Both good athletes, both good football teams, and assets to this Raider Nation football team.
Very happy to have them, as well as so many other of our Raider players, as the Huskies are out there to take the field. Raiders getting their final words in on the sidelines before we get underway here in the second half.
You know, I did enjoy halftime with the band.
It was good.
It was. They did a great job for their debut for this year. They started out with Dancing Queen and Shut Up and Dance, which Shane started singing in the booth. I want people to know that.
It's a good thing
that Shane is multi-talented. We heard Music of the Night with a solo from Avery Kita, and also Moves Like Jagger, in which the brass section had some good moves out there.
They did. I was quite impressed with some.
Kudos to the band. I'm looking forward to hearing them play for homecoming next week.
And the good old gold maroon, gold white chants rattling across the stands here as we get ready to kick off this second half of action.
Ryan Pearl is back to kick off.
Shane Smith and Gorney. Steve Weber bringing this one to you live, and a squibber will be fielded right at the 37-yard line by Mr. Gray there on the Husky side of the ball.
Or it was number 53, Jared Smith.
Or, yeah, it could be.
Could have been him,
23,
too.
53.
It's okay. It's all right, you know.
You know what?
You know what, Shane? I love and adore you. It's okay.
We only do this because we get along so well. We've known each other for so long.
We always end up laughing, so that's a good thing.
It is. Oh, jeez.
Yes. So I want to see what the Raiders can put together, because coming out of halftime, the Benzie energy looked a little flat. I hope they do well this half, but the Raiders were on fire coming out. And so I want to see what happens here.
So a little pitch.
Hunter Lemoran.
Nice. Hunter Lemoran wraps him up nice right there, basically at the line of scrimmage. And we've got another late fly coming up. That was 22 Brooks there on the carry. This could be another unsportsmanlike conduct going against the Raiders.
I hope not. Because Hunter Lemoran, number 55, the Benzie running back had broken a couple of tackles, and Hunter came and wrapped him up right at the line of scrimmage. And it was a really good hit. I don't want to see that taken away from him. I'm still waiting for a signal.
The ref was talking to one of the coaches, giving a signal like he was about to do the unsportsmanlike conduct based off of one of the gestures that a Raider gave. And judging by the 15-yard walk-off, that's what it is. That's unfortunate. Twice against the Raiders. I would like to petition that. Man, there was one I saw earlier from one of the team captains on Benzie's side that I really thought would have been deserving of that more than what I've seen from the Raiders. Stand right over Logan Watkins on a tackle and mouth some things off. Not exactly what you would see from a team captain. But irregardless, the Raiders have 2 of those calls against them now, totaling for 30 yards.
And the thing about it is that was a 15-yard penalty, not just a 10-yard penalty, and that gives them an automatic first down. That is not the way we need to start the second half, only being up by 2.
So Brooks takes this one again. Gain of about 4 there, crossing midfield by a nose of a football.
55 Lemerin was there, and so was number 78 Glass, Andrew Glass.
Yeah, good to see his name out there again. So just crossing into the Raiders side of the field now. As I remember to update the scoreboard here for you. The time clock, I should say.
You are multitasking and doing it well, I must say.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Here we go. We got Zickert back in the shotgun.
2nd and 6 here.
22 in motion. Pitch out to number 22 for the Huskies.
That's Brooks. He works his way up to about the 46-yard line. Gain of 3 there.
So we're looking at 3rd and 3.
Yep.
I'm looking for a big stop here by the defensive line.
They would need that. Now, granted, the last possession that the Huskies had, they had 3 tackles for loss. At least 2 of those were sacks against Ian Moran and the Raiders. Then they go into this one with a big 15-yard gain off of an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Raiders. So a big stop here would do well here for the Raider mojo. As we have someone right in front of our camera, we do apologize for that.
It happens.
It does. 3rd and 3 here. See what the Raider defense can do.
It's 3rd quarter. You got to get snacks after you watch the band.
Right.
Okay, he's on the keeper, Zickert. He did not make the first down.
He'll be about 1.5 yards short there. He got right about to the Raider 45. They'll call it 46 there. So gain of 1, 2 yards short.
I saw David Gray, number 60, getting up from the bottom of the pile. So hopefully it was Gray. Hopefully I got that one right.
I'd imagine you do. At least, Ann's got glasses here. She's been to the eye doctor for, her routine visits as she should be. Yep, so she's got her eyes taken care of.
For a good 40 years. More than 40, more than like 45 years.
Oh.
Keeper.
There we go. The Raiders stop the Huskies dead in their tracks. Turnover on downs.
From where the officials are walking, it does not look like he made it, but darn, that is close, and I want to...
Ooh, wait a minute now.
Wherever he puts that ball down, I wonder if they're going to measure. So we're waiting. Is it a turnover on downs? Obviously, the Raiders are saying, nope, we have it. And Benzie is saying it's a first down.
There's the official signal. The Raiders stopped it by about a half a football, ladies and gentlemen. You don't get a whole lot closer than that. So they'll take over with pretty darn good field position at their own 44 to try and get things going.
We need a score to get our momentum up right here.
Yes,
and honestly, that's just a blanket statement we could say at every single game on every single drive.
But this one feels a little sluggish, a little more than normal. Even against St. Francis, the Raiders were able to put up 3 touchdowns. So we'll see what they do here. First off to Brady Warchall. Gain of about 4 there on the opening run, plowing through that defensive line of the Huskies.
Plowing is a good word. Brady has had to work for every yard he has gained tonight. Benzie is not making it easy for him.
No.
So kudos to the Huskies.
Mm-hmm.
And it really is a closely matched game, and I would rather watch a game like this than a blowout any day.
Huskies are showing they've got both bark and bite here so far in this game.
That was good.
Thank you.
That was really good.
I appreciate it. I was kind of proud. Here we go. Another big run. Breakaway up the center of the field. All the way home, ladies and gentlemen. Touchdown, Raiders. Brady Warchall.
Number 22 taking it to the house.
Wow.
You know what?
That got the blood pumping, let me tell you.
It does. It does get the blood pumping. You know, and right now while they line up for probably to go for 2 is my guess.
Yep.
I'm gonna let you bring in Our
Avery
very
Kita.
own
That's right.
Venetian Queen and Charlevoix Raider Band soloist.
There she is. Oh, yeah. So that was one thing that we were going to talk about during the halftime show. We'll get to that here in just a moment. We got the. Oh, yes, that's right. We've got Ryan Pearl going for the kick. We'll see if he can get it in. We have not seen that so much this season, but it clears it by a mile. 15 points on the board. The 15th brought to you by number 15, Ryan Pearl. How about that? All right, so Miss Avery Kita bringing you in here. Girls golf team making it to regionals. How are things going so far? You're obviously a very pivotal member of the band here. How are things going in the opening weeks of the football school year?
Golf band, you know.
What did I say?
You said football year.
I did.
It's
Okay.
okay.
It's a
Anyways,
football
we
game.
got Powder Puff coming up, so
Yeah.
we'll be good with that. But the golf season, we just had our conference championship, and I placed second.
Good job.
And our team also placed second, so we were 4 shots off of Harbor Springs, which was first. So I think that's really promising for next year. Emma Meadows actually had an amazing time. She shot a 102. She's all conference. And then Sarah Pletcher's also second team all conference. So our team is stacked, and Maggie Schaefer is also a freshman on varsity, which I think is just insane. So.
And Avery Kita, of course, first team all conference. Cannot leave that out. So, Avery, we saw a great performance down here by the band. How are things shaping up so far? You guys ready? When's the showcase coming up for those watching at home? Do we know?
So we have Thurlby
Yep.
coming up on the 7th, which
the 7th.
Unfortunately is golf regionals, so I will not be there to make it, which is a big, big upset in my heart because of 1, my solo, and 2, it's my last time at Thurlby.
Right.
So it's a bit of a tough one, tough pill to swallow, but I'm really excited to see, you know, what we can do at Thurlby. Our band is newer, but I think we definitely have some great songs picked out and a great bond.
Well, with that, Avery, we thank you for coming on. We got to get back to the game here, but we appreciate you coming on. Maybe you can stick around here for a little bit. And we've got some football to get back to. An absolute line drive kick here by the Raiders. Gets it right back to Benzie's 20-yard line.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, mine was sweaty. Like, whatever.
You too.
Giving lots of love to Avery Kia,
Yes, indeed.
our very own Miss Charlevoix Venetian
Good
Queen.
friend, good person all the way around.
Good student.
Yes, indeed.
Good student.
So, it's a very short game there. In fact, maybe no more than about a half inch as they haven't moved. Well, all right, they gave him about a foot on the first down run.
You know, with that kick by Pearl, because
Yeah.
he was doing a squib kick again, and that was a line drive rocket that just went along the ground and way back to the 20-yard line. It was fantastic.
You know, speaking of having a golfer up here just a moment ago, that's what we love to call, among other things, excellent skier, softball player, you name it. That's one that we like to call in the golf world a worm burner.
A worm burner?
Yep.
Okay. I am not good at golf, so.
I mean, I don't profess to be very good either. I was on the team, but compared to some of those around here, there's some great talent. And another good pass and catch there and run up the gut by Andrew Gray.
Stopped by number 4, Logan Watkins for the Raiders. But I believe it was enough for a first down.
Yes, indeed.
And, you know, Avery did bring up that this Sunday kicks off our homecoming week, and Sunday is the float build all day. And then towards the evening, we have the Powder Buff volleyball game for the
Those are
guys.
so much fun.
And the Powder Puff football game for the girls.
You should have seen, ladies and gentlemen, if we had a camera, my face, I went ear to ear on that smile. Those Powder Puff volleyball games are so fun. I tell you what, if they had volleyball back in the day as a varsity sport, I would have been all over it.
Oh, yeah. The guys love playing that Powder
yeah.
Puff game. They do such a great – they have so much fun.
1st and 10 here from the 33 for Benzie. Not able to gain anything there.
Looks like Hunter Lemeran on the tackle, and I'm looking for a 76. Is that Connor Ortiz?
No, that's 75 is. Oh, I apologize. I was thinking Blazek. You're exactly right. 76 is Connor Ortiz. We haven't called his name tonight.
No, but he was right there on that wrap-up
Yeah.
with Hunter Lemeran. That was fantastic.
So only 2 yards gained there on that play. In fact, maybe more like a yard and a half. So a 2nd and long 8 coming up. Clock ticking under 7 minutes and 15 seconds here.
And again, if you haven't gotten the hints, next week's game is our homecoming game.
That's right. We'll be bringing that one to you live right here, of course, in Charlevoix. We'll have the whole halftime show presented by Charlevoix Auto. That's the band. That's the crowning of the homecoming court. That's everything. And we've got another good wrap-up here by a couple different Raiders, and your glasses are going to have to work for me.
It was Tyler Brooks on the run, number 22 for the Huskies.
And it looks like Hunter Lamoran was there on the tackle. That's one number I can make out. But apart from that, I don't know.
I was trying to hear the announcement as well, and I just didn't catch it.
Of course, I was talking over it, but...
Hey, it's what you do.
Well, that's fair.
It's what you're going to do for a living.
Yeah. That's what I do, ladies and gentlemen. I talk over people for a living. 3rd and 7 here for the Huskies.
And I'm a hard person to talk over.
So you know what? I'll be fair. I won't deny that so much. Oh, boy.
Back to pass. Ooh.
Oh, right off the deck. I don't think that was a completion there to Mr. Brooks.
Nope. They're signaling first down. So number 22, Tyler Brooks with the reception.
Excellent job
Gets it
there.
a first down. And that was a hard one to catch. He caught that at the ground, so he did a great job getting his arms underneath that.
And, of course, I spoke a little too soon. His backside was facing to us, so you couldn't see what the ball was doing. So a good job by him there, reeling that one in just in the nick of time. Gets that first down, marches those chains a bit farther upfield. Now they're taking position at their own 45 with 5:45 here in the third quarter.
What a hit!
I apologize. Normally I try and conceal my excitement, but Joey Abeda there just got absolutely steamrolled. And a loss of 7 yards there.
Well, I saw 2 hits.
That's true.
One was number 6, Ian Moran, just leveled Zickert. He was all over the quarterback, and then out on the side, as the running back was going, Sawyer Blazic got in the backfield and just pummeled him. There wasn't just one big hit on that play. There were 2 by the Raiders.
I wouldn't want to be a Husky there. Boy, that would have been a yip and a yelp for me, that's for sure.
But what I loved about it even more is Ian Moran stands up over him and looked at him and like to say, "Are you okay?" and then helped him up.
Yeah, and that's good sportsmanship right there.
And that is. And Ian's a great guy and has proven himself on the football field on more than one occasion. But there were 2 hits on that were just rough. If I was a Husky, I'd be hurting right now.
Boy, I guess my excitement was warranted on that one. I mean, that was just you could hear the contact all the way up here.
God, I got the wind knocked out of me. I'm sitting up in the scoring booth.
Oh, man. 4:50 here in the third quarter. Benzie looked like they had some good momentum. Now they're second in about 20. And that pass not able to be brought in by 21 there, Connor Wenkel.
Yeah.
He just had that one go over the top of his fingertips as David Gray comes back out onto the field, giving Andrew Glass a rest there. There's that 7D, Andrew Grogan. Okay.
That was 70, Grogan.
70.
Andrew Grogan. One of the 2 Andrews, but Andrew Grogan.
Well, I had a 50-50, a 70 and a 78, and an Andrew and an Andrew.
Well, I'm looking at our line, though.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing Glass on the end and Blazic on this side. I like seeing David Gray back out there. I'm still worried about the ankle.
Earlier on, he had a pretty hard time walking on that left ankle. Good to see him out, though. And Zinkel there not able to get much at all. Or Zickert, I apologize.
That was Pearl, Lemoran, and Blazic. I'm wrong. It wasn't Blazic. It was Connor Ortiz.
Okay. Gain of about 3 there. Went from 4th and 19 to 4th and 16. So, obviously, a punt situation here. One of the first that we've seen from Benzie so far. Normally, it's either been a turnover on downs or, that one touchdown they had earlier.
Oh, bad snap.
Boy. And they've got a lot of work here to do to get this one up in the air. Indeed, he does. That'll come smacking down at about the 45, dribbles to the 47, and that's where the Raiders will take over. That was still a lot better than what it could have been for the Huskies.
Truly. Number 21, I think that was Wenkel on that kick. And he did a nice job because that was a very low snap. It went a good 10 yards behind him. He got it up, got it out. Raiders have great field position in Husky territory to start their drive.
So now while we have a moment, and they're getting fewer and fewer. We want to thank our friends at Twin Bay Docks. Attention all water lovers. Twin Bay Docks is Northern Michigan's gold standard for your lakeside access. Trusted by consumers and distributors alike, featuring a superior patented vinyl design, Twin Bay Docks makes living life out on the water easy. Visit twinbaydocksproduction.com to find out more. So here we are, Raiders taking over from their own, from the Benzie 47. Logan Watkins running out wide here, along the sideline, still going. Can he get all the way? No, brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Boy, he broke 2 tackles at the 20-yard line and got down inside the 5. I know I'm biased, but I am going to give credit. That was fabulous blocking by number 66 Felter on that line to give him a line to run.
Yeah.
As well as the other offensive linemen. But, boy, Logan did a great job and a couple of spins to avoid 2 tackles by those Huskies and get another good 15 yards out of that play.
So the Raiders setting up shop, first and goal here at the 6-yard line. Their 2 most recent possessions have gotten themselves in the red zone. The last one a touchdown, brought to you by Brady Warchall.
Whistler's back out on the field, coming in for number 11, Jackson Krause.
3.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Raiders knocking on the door yet again, up 15-6 at the moment. Had not scored since their first possession of this game. And they look primed to do it a second time in this third quarter here, although our strong run will be kept short of the goal line by about 2 yards.
And again, Warchall is just powering for every positive yard he has gained. And it looks like he's gotten us up to maybe the 3-yard line.
2 or 3, I don't know. That's your guess is
like,
better
why
than
am I asking you?
I don't know. Why are you? Okay, so the board's telling us it's a 2-yard line. So I was right on my initial.
We're going on 2.
Yep. So second and goal from the 2-yard line. I'll give credit. My eyes saw it right the first time.
There
I'm proud
you
of
go.
myself.
There you go. You got it. It's hard to tell from up here.
I'm leaning out the window right now, ladies and gentlemen.
With a big spider.
Yeah, good spider.
It is a good spider.
Checking us from the box, and oh boy, we might have a fumble here, ladies and gentlemen.
Benzie ball.
Oh boy. So that was a gut punch to the Raiders. Logan Watkins with an excellent run to get it inside of the 10-yard line down to the 6. Brady Warchall fought for 4 more yards to get it to the 2. And now a bad snap leads to a loose ball situation, and the Huskies take it back over.
But you know, no matter what team you are, it's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to happen at some point in your season, and if not this season, next season, you're going to have to deal with it. And it is how do you come back from it. And the Raiders are already on the field, ready to play defense, ready to fight to get that ball back. They've got the grit. They can do this.
First and 10 from the 10-yard line here for the Huskies, and I couldn't have worded that better myself. And that's why we have you up here, because you are so very positive. And there goes my eyes. It is at the 5-yard line, not the 10.
You know, I will say the people that run our scoreboard,
a
lot of times Matthew Solomon's doing it. He does a fabulous job.
Yeah.
He does a great job. Pat Klooster's over there. Mr. Terry Berry's over there, all helping out with football tonight. Traver Wood might be on the clock over there. Does basketball as well. And these guys are volunteering. So
That's exactly right. And we appreciate everything that they do. But we got to appreciate our sponsors, too, because without them, we wouldn't be here tonight bringing this game to you, ladies and gentlemen. So we want to thank the Lake House. From the moment you walk into the Lake House, the essence of easy living and life on the water shines through. They offer unique gifts, including wedding, home accessories, and furry friend items. Our assortment of gifts and home decor is perfect for your home, cottage, or boat. Come visit the Lake House to commemorate your visit to one of Michigan's premier resort destinations. They are located at 403 Bridge Street, or visit them online at thelakehouseCharlevoix.com. We'll also thank the Villager Pub. The Villager Pub has been a cornerstone establishment in downtown Charlevoix for over 40 years. With their wide-ranging menu and an eclectic atmosphere from a bygone era, it is the perfect place to bring your family, a date, or anyone for that matter to relax, unwind, and enjoy a tasty meal cooked by and served by their experienced and friendly staff. Visit the Villager Pub today at 427 Bridge Street, or visit them online at thevillagerpub.com. So first and 10 here for Benzie, just beyond the 5-yard line of their own. And we've got a...
Zykert has a pitch out. We've wrapped him up. There were a lot of guys there around. I think...
So it looks like according to Mr. Terryberry, 35. That was Joey Abeda on the carry there for the Huskies. You know, it's a good thing we've got him to listen to sometimes because I was clueless.
Mm-hmm.
That's about, I would say a good 70 yards from us right now.
Yeah, but it brings up about, 2nd and 8 for the Huskies. And this truly, I know they recovered a fumble. This is the longest field they've had to go down tonight.
Yes.
So let's see what the Raider defense can do to get it back.
There's a time to get a Raiders stop. This would be it here, buried deep within Benzie's own territory. And another pitch and going out square to the sideline. Oh, and a tug out of bounds, a big one indeed there by Ian Moran.
Number 6 has been doing everything tonight.
Yeah, he has been, let me tell you.
If we had a player of the game, I'd be saying it's Ian Moran.
Yeah, we've got that coming up later on, ladies and gentlemen. The Culver's Butterburger Basket Player of the Game Award. We've got it.
We've had at least 2 games. We haven't given it away.
Well, I've got a list here. It's somewhere that we've made note of those who have earned it.
Nice.
Yeah. We also have to figure out what the best play of the game is, and that's brought to you by the Charlevoix Agency Insurance for their Play of the Game Award. So that'll be a discussion Ann and I have here in a little bit, but we've got 3rd and 4 for the Huskies. Going out to the sideline yet again. The Raiders will be keeping the first down gain from happening here.
It was Joey Abeda on the carry. Landon Whistler on the tackle. Number 10.
Good to see him out there. He had a couple of big tackles earlier on in this game, still providing a high level of output.
And once again, we have Spirit Week next week, the September 30th through October 4th, with the homecoming dance on October 5th. So if you are local and planning on going out to dinner next week, Saturday on the 5th, might want to rethink those plans.
Every restaurant with high schoolers.
Every restaurant in town is busy, and they welcome the kids, which is so great to have a community like that.
Yes, indeed.
Nice punt.
That was a beauty from back inside the 5-yard line. Picked up by Watkins at the 45. He's got plenty of room. He's still turning those legs. In for a touchdown, a 45-yard kick return brought to you by Logan Watkins. 4-6.
Mr. Reliable strikes again.
Oh, my goodness. Does he ever.
With 30 seconds left in the third quarter. That's fantastic to put us up by a few touchdowns here.
Right, I know. 21-6.
Yep.
15-point differential.
Couple of touchdowns.
Logan Watkins there had a beautiful run on the most recent possession. Of course, there was the trouble with the snap, and the Huskies recovered it. But he said, you know what? Let me try this one again. For almost the same spot at the 45. Runs it all the way in.
He also had nice blocking from his teammates.
That is true.
So specialty teams, kudos to the specialty coaches. Let's highlight Coach Darren Munson, Charlevoix alumni, and helping out with football.
Oh.
Love seeing him down there.
Yeah.
Other great guys, Aaron Blazik, Casey Meadows helping out. Head coaches Don Jess, Darren Munson, Rob Scoley, Adam Streeter, Charlevoix alumni and player. Jason Terryberry and Tony Warchall all helping out with the football team.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those guys volunteer an awful lot of time and heart to these kids, and they give a lot of themselves. As do like Pat Klooster, Traver Wood, Mr. Terryberry, who's over there. They just give their time and they volunteer to these kids, and we can't thank them enough.
So there was a false start penalty there on the Raiders for the kick. Backed them up 5. So they instead go from the kick to the 2-point conversion. They are kept short. So it will remain a 15-point possession, 21-6.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take 21-6. I'm good.
Advantage good, we're good, and we'll stay good as we thank our friends at Bartlett's Home Interiors. Since 1950, the best selection of furniture, flooring, Serta mattresses, and Hunter Douglas window treatments have been at Bartlett's. Bartlett's Home Interiors is the name you can trust with the brands you need. See for yourself at their 35,000 square foot showroom in Charlevoix or online at bartlettsHomeInteriors.com. Collar Clinic. If you're someone who is looking to get back in the hunt this fall but need a solution of keeping track of your hunting dog, then Collar Clinic is just for you. Providing hunters peace of mind through their through offering the widest selection of collars for your canine companions so you can spend more time hunting with your dog instead of looking for them. Visit collarclinic.com or call 800-430-2010 to learn how they can help you or a friend. That's Collar Clinic, the GPS and e-collar specialists since 1968.
I should get that for my cat.
How is your cat loaf doing, by the way?
We don't have a cat loaf now.
No?
We lost Skylar several
Aw.
years, over 5 years ago, and now we have Millie and Scooter, who are 2 little 8-pound tornadoes. They are 5 years old, and they still act like kittens, but they've developed this habit of darting out of doors.
Nice.
Not good.
I'm sure that's always helpful. Wow, and another line drive by Ryan Pearl. Wow, all the way back inside the 20-yard line is where it ends up. That is impossible to catch, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, Adam Coyne, number 52, fielded that, and he had a great return.
Yeah.
Good 25-yard return on that.
I would have to agree. I know he started from back inside the 20 and made it all the way up to about the 35, so it could be as much as 25.
Yeah. But see what I mean? That was the same kind of kick Ryan did last time.
Yeah.
That was a line drive down the field.
And
those are hard to handle.
Yeah, if I was a Raider fan, I'd like to see more of those.
And you are a Raider fan, and you do want to see more of those. And that's good.
I'm supposed to be neutral up here calling play-by-play, but...
My grandson's out on the field. I'm
Yeah.
like, how am I going to be neutral about this?
Oh,
and
I
I
know.
taught at the school for 25
Oh,
years.
look at this. Sack there on... Well, it looks to be 5,500 Lemran. Thank you, Ann.
You know, he timed it so well. He ran right through the line. Nobody stopped him. Got right to Zickert, number 1 for the Huskies, and got the sack.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we will step away here going into the fourth quarter break here. Third quarter break into the fourth quarter. The Raiders are up 21-6. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got another quarter of football. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this in about 60 seconds. This is Next Level Broadcasting with Raider Athletics.
Located in Charlevoix, Michigan, is Martin Concrete, where they specialize in residential concrete construction, providing high-quality concrete work and guaranteeing customer satisfaction. They're proud to serve Charlevoix and the surrounding areas. No job is too big or too small for Martin Concrete, with services ranging from concrete slabs, footings, driveways, retaining walls, and much more. There's nothing that Martin Concrete can't do regarding concrete. That's Martin Concrete online at martinconcretecharlevoix.com or give them a call at 231-838-9610.
All right. Fourth quarter of action, ladies and gentlemen. The final stanza in this game. The Raiders up 15-21-6. And lots of action still to go here as the Huskies have a bit of a mountain to climb. Down 15 and they're 2nd and 12. Back inside of their own 35.
A beta's in motion.
Well, we've got Zykert there throwing deep, and it's caught by the fingertips, ladies and gentlemen. An excellent completion there by number 11 for the Huskies, Jaden Ewing.
Landon Whistler, number 10, was there to save that. And boy, did Jason Ewing, he caught that on his fingertips.
Yeah.
Great grab and way to pull it in. That was fantastic. Great catch for the Huskies.
We do have a flag down on the play. I don't see it, but I heard it on the intercom.
I don't see anything. Oh, there's a flag
there
down
it
here
is.
in the backfield.
Ooh, the
Oh, that could take back a huge gain for the Huskies. Let's see what happens. Nope, they're still moving forward.
Uh-oh. Oh, personal foul
Personal
to
foul.
the helmet.
Contact
against
to
the
the
Raiders.
helmet, yep.
Oh, boy.
Hit to the helmet.
That'll hurt. In more ways than one. Obviously,
Yeah.
the young men who got hit in the
Right.
helmet, but then, of course, another 15 yards tacked on to that excellent play.
Well, and for a targeting call, you certainly want to be safe. We don't want any
yeah.
concussions. We don't want any head or neck injuries, especially at this young age. Not that we want that at any age, but if that's what needed to be called, if that's what happened, then that's what happened.
Hey, Steve, can we tilt the camera up a little bit?
Okay, we have Benzie lining up. Number 79, Jason Peltier, is back at center. Number 1, Zickert, is back in the shotgun. We are on the left hash mark here. Just waiting for play to begin. Oh, some movement in the backfield is my guess on that flag. Yep, Zickert just threw it away. He knows it's an offensive foul. It looked like numbers 22, Tyler Brooks, and number 35, Joey Abeda, just kind of got their signal crossed a little bit in the back. And so that's going to bring the Huskies back probably 5 yards. So it'll be first down again and 15.
And, this is what I love about this duo that we have. If I have to step away to handle something for a moment, Ann is very capable of calling play-by-play or doing about anything that she needs to do with us. And so she, of course, as always, handled it excellently, and I'm very appreciative of that.
Maybe I should get paid.
Maybe you should. I'll have to talk to Charles
Like you.
about that one. Yeah.
Steve's giving a thumbs up.
Well, okay, so if Ann gets paid and I get paid, then we got to pay Steve, too, because he does an excellent job.
He does. See, he's got a thumbs up, too.
He's been around us since we started this whole
Steve
shindig.
is the man on the camera. He is awesome. Number 1, passing.
That was close, ladies and gentlemen.
Target was number 11 again, Jason Ewing.
Just couldn't quite. I mean, he had to hop up for that one. It wasn't that easy of a catch, but he had it right there in the hands, just couldn't quite get a grasp on it in time.
I know, but I'm looking at those guys, and everyone's like, oh, he should have had that. And I'm like, yeah, I couldn't do that. Neither could you.
No,
so
nope.
it's like, come on.
There's a reason why they're up there or down there, and we're up here.
Well, and we forget a lot of times. We watch these guys play, and for a small town, this is your entertainment on Friday night. These are kids. They're teenagers still.
Right.
Let them have some fun.
Yep.
Let them learn.
Live and learn. That's the name of high school football, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, and you keep learning, too.
Oh, yeah.
Throughout life. Just keep learning.
Mm-hmm.
The more you learn, the better you do.
For everything. The more you learn, the better person you are, too, I'd like to think.
Learn more, do better.
Going out, trying to find a man, scrambling, throwing, well over the head of, I believe, Gray. Zickert threw that one high, just couldn't reel that one in.
He did, but I think he had to because I'm trying to look downfield and catch the number, and I think it was Landon Whistler, number 10, on the coverage. Yep, I think I'm right. That's number 10, Landon Whistler. And did have him well covered. And so that was great for the Raiders' defense in the secondary that Zickert didn't have anybody to throw it to. Everybody was too well covered. So we'll take it. 3rd down and long. 15 long. 15 long yards.
With a shave over 11 minutes to go here in the game. 11:01 to be exact.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing.
It's okay.
No, we had number 81 for the Huskies.
Oh, Kochelski?
Kochelski was lining up, and he just kind of tripped. He tripped. Did a little flip, got right back up and right into position in time. And I'm like, that was good.
Yeah, good for him. Very graceful. Looked like it was almost meant to happen.
Yep. And here we go. And it worked because look where that first down marker is.
At the 1 yard line.
So Benzie Huskies are knocking on the door here.
Yes, indeed.
Let's see what they opt to do. My guess is going to be number 23, Gray. Or number 35, Abeda.
Oh! That works, too, for the
Even
Raiders.
better.
David Gray there coming up off the pile. A couple of others as well.
Yep, it's now 60 and 6. David Gray and Ian Moran.
All right. Well,
big
moment for those two young men.
Nice
As if they haven't had
sack.
big moments all game. That was a special one there.
Brings up 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. Loss of 5 on the play.
Less than 10 minutes here, getting to be pretty high pressure for the Huskies if they want to keep this game within reach. Points and advancements have been hard to come by for both teams in this game. So we'll see what they can do here. Second goal from the 7-yard line. Low bobbled snap there. Zickert picks it up, throws that one well away off into the Martin's Market parking lot.
You enjoy going to Martin's Market?
They have some good stuff. Their sandwiches are really good.
Their subs are real good, yeah. And I like their stuff they have in bulk.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have some candies in bulk you can't find in other places.
Right.
And
some candies.
Some Jordan almonds. And
yeah, some soups of all different varieties and all sorts of things. Yeah, good wholesome stuff
Good
there.
seasonings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Timeout, Benzie.
Okay, we've got a timeout, and I'm going to get through our last 3 live reads, then we can focus all on commercials, and Charles will be happy that I took care of everything tonight. So first off, Martin Concrete, located in Charlevoix. They specialize in residential concrete construction. They provide prompt, high-quality concrete work and guarantee customer satisfaction. No job for them is too big or too small, and their long list of services include foundations, driveways, patios, sidewalks, and so much more. For the company that is proud to serve Charlevoix and the surrounding area, call Martin Concrete at 231-838-9610 or visit them online at martinconcretecharlevoix.com. And the Lemarand Agency. If you want an insurance agent that cares about protecting you and your family, then Jeff Lemarand of Farm Bureau Insurance is just for you. His goal is to bring you peace of mind no matter what your needs are, and he has the experience and local know-how to prove it. Both licensed and a multi-line agent, Jeff has you covered. Visit his office at 1201 Bridge Street or call him today at 231-547-9936. That's Jeff Lemarand of Farm Bureau Insurance of Charlevoix. Okay. We got one more, but the play's about to start.
Okay.
So we'll save Charlevoix Agency, which our very own head coach, Don Jess, and Cody Crane are a part of, who's an assistant.
Cody Crane, Charlevoix alumni. Cody does a lot for our basketball program and was an excellent player back in the day as well.
So third and goal from the 8-yard line now. Zickert zips that one in, and the Huskies have a touchdown.
Looks like his pass was to number 21, Connor Winkle. And Connor was just kind of hanging out in the end zone all by himself.
I hate to be that guy, but I believe what I heard over the intercom was Jaden Ewing there.
Ewing got it? Okay. Oh, I thought it was 21.
I thought so too. But I'm going with what I heard over the loudspeakers.
Hey, I'd take Mr. Terry Berry's word over mine. I'm good with that. Oh, they're going for 2? Going for 2?
Zickert lobs that one in for 2. Just a little hop over a couple of Raiders there.
We need to copy that play.
I know. And we're within 7 points now, ladies and gentlemen. So hang on tight. The Huskies answered in a big way. They needed that touchdown to stay alive in this game. There's still 9.5 minutes almost to go here in this game. Only one touchdown separates the two teams. So we've got a lot of football and a lot of excitement yet to come. But first, our final live read of the night, we want to thank Charlevoix Agency Insurance. The Charlevoix Agency is an independent insurance agency representing several different insurance companies, which gives you many options to choose from with affordable pricing. All of their agents get to know their customers personally to be able to select the right services to fit their goals. If you want a staff that is committed to providing professional and exceptional service, make sure to visit the Charlevoix Agency Insurance, Charlevoix Insurance Agency at 112 Clinton Street, or give them a call at 231-547-4441. Well,
all right. Hey, you know, we've got homecoming week coming up.
We do have homecoming week coming up.
You know what would be kind of cool?
What's that?
Is to see the community kind of do the spirit days like the school does.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Monday is pajama day. So you are hearing it from me. If you're listening, spend Monday in your pajamas, folks. Just relax and just exude school spirit. Tuesday is Tropical Tuesday.
Very nice.
Get out those Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah.
Wednesday it is Wild West Wednesday.
Ooh, that could be
Thursday
fun.
is a color code. The seniors have black, juniors have blue, sophomores have green, freshmen have yellow. And Friday is your maroon and white day, your spirit day. So obviously Friday we want to see a sea of Raider gear out here.
Well, here we go.
Not
Only the second kickoff for the Huskies so far tonight. That one gets down to the 30. And the Raiders, I don't know who that is, Ann. Too far for my eyes.
Number 7, Jack Terryberry.
Is it really? Good for him.
JTB, we have not heard much from him tonight.
Well, he gets an excellent, about 23-yard kick return there to work inside of Husky territory as long as this flag does not go against the Raiders. So we'll see.
You know, we even mentioned earlier, we were talking with the mics off, and we haven't heard a lot from number 7 tonight, Jack Terryberry. And JTB had a nice return there, but I want to figure out what this flag is. The officials are getting the Charlevoix football out on the field, placing it. Oh, they're walking back, so it's a Charlevoix. I don't know what that call is.
I don't know either. I was too busy getting ads lined up here. Whatever it is, the fans are not happy about it.
No, and that's a 15-yard penalty, so it had to be a big one.
Yep. Well, unfortunately, Mr. Terryberry's biggest play of the night gets removed because of that, or at least mostly. He's still got about 5 yards to his tally there once the penalty was all taken care of. Excellent young man. I can't talk highly enough about him either. And a nice gain there, almost all the 10 requisite yards to move the chains. Mr. Coyne there on the tackle for the Huskies.
Yeah, and he just got number 22, Brady Worchall's feet.
Mm-hmm.
And had he not, I could see Brady taking it to the house.
So with 8:45 and counting, you might look at the clock and think, well, that doesn't say 8:45. I'm getting there. There we go.
He's multitasking. We're okay. We're all right.
The Raiders are at the 44 of their own. Make it about the 45 or 6. They're on a very short gain.
It's a short game, but it's enough for the first down. They're moving those chains.
Yep.
So I have a feeling we're going to see Brady Worchall running that ball quite a bit, hopefully down into the end zone, but I think we're trying to use up as much clock as we can.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I would have to agree. This would be the time to chew up some clock here. Up 1 touchdown. We can see that we have great running abilities from Logan Watkins, from Garrison Stair, from Brady Worchall. A number of different players. Just feed the ball, let them chew up 5 to 7 yards at a time, and try and ice this one away, currently up by 7. But another valiant effort here. Gain of about 7 coming up, this time from Mr. Moran himself.
Yeah, Ian Moran on the keeper, number 6.
How could I forget him as a runner of the ball? I don't know how. I mean, he does it so many times, it's not even funny.
Ian's a great runner.
He is that Swiss Army knife, I tell you.
And I would love to see a game where we have Colin Jess get some more snaps in, and we get to watch Ian Moran as running back. Would love to see that. Because I think between Ian and Logan Watkins, I think we'd be great. Our wide receiver between Pearl and Jackson Krause, Ryan Pearl and Jackson Krause.
Yep.
I just think it's a good attack.
Look at that burst up the center by Brady Worchall. How about that shot out of a cannon? Gets all of the yards needed for the first down.
Yep. And Brady signaled the first down for the refs, so they didn't have to. So we're taking that.
You better be careful about that with this game. There's been a couple of unsportsmanlike penalties called. You never know what might itch the refs the wrong way.
Where's that line between excessive celebration and a penalty? I don't know.
I don't either.
But here we go. Hunter Lemoran down at center.
And another run. Just like we
Mr.
thought
Reliable.
this time. Logan Watkins gets pushed out of bounds just north of the 10-yard line. But I tell you what, even if we do want to see the clock chewed up, you cannot scoff at those runs that he's putting up tonight.
No, Logan Watkins is putting up some great positive yardage tonight. And I thought he was going to have that with the stiff arm and be able to stay in bounds. He was not.
That's okay.
And I'm good with it.
That buys some more clock time here.
He's out of bounds, sweetie. It stops the clock.
Yep. So at the 16-yard line, still some yardage to chew up here, some clock to run off with those 16 yards. And the Raiders are poised to try and go up by 2 yet again. 2 touchdowns, that is. And Ian Moran keeping it for himself. Gain of about 6 there up the gut.
What I liked about that is on the offensive line, that hole was created by number 60, David Gray, and number 75, Sawyer Blazik. And Ian was just able to go right between those two because they threw really great blocks. And obviously Hunter Lemoran, who is one of my favorite players out there.
Yeah. Excellent. Football player, excellent. Baseball player. Hope to see him as one of the aces on the mound yet again here this coming baseball season.
I think you're going to see him playing college baseball, too.
I
think he's
hope
that
so.
good.
Yeah. A lot of talent here on this roster to look forward to in the rest of the season and potentially college as well. But this time we've got Brady Warchall, another good run, got the first down, 1st and goal now.
3-yard
inside
line.
the 5, yep, at the 3.
Nice.
Coin there keeping the touchdown from happening, I would bet. And this is what the Raiders want right here. Clock ticking. They're at the 3-yard line. Clock winding down. We're inside of 6 minutes to go. Raiders put up a second touchdown here. They can relax just a little bit. But never count those Huskies out.
Yep, Ian was in a pistol formation with Brady Warchall lined up behind him. Doesn't look like he got any positive yardage, does it? Or did you just get back to the line of scrimmage?
He might have gotten 1 there.
Maybe a yard? Okay.
We'll see if
Half
they
a
move
yard,
the stick.
yard.
Yep.
2nd and goal.
Yep. 2nd and goal. It is still from the 3. So, Huskies, nice job there. Clock's chewing, though. Raiders just taking their sweet time here, milking this thing as much as they can. 2nd goal from the 3-yard line. Warchall again, right behind Moran. And the give, and in for 6.
On the right side of that ball, you had a nice job, nice block by number 66, Felter. The entire offensive line behind him.
Yep.
Warchall got to skate right into the end zone.
Warchall had no problem, completely unabated getting in there. And we've got back to a 2-score, 27-14 game.
Band sounds good tonight.
It does, I tell you.
For their premiere night, they're sounding real good. So everybody be here next week for the homecoming game.
Jake Bronson, excellent director out there, great person overall. Doing a good job with the band program here. Ryan Pearl going up to kick yet again. He made one earlier. And that one is blocked. And so with that, it will remain a 27-14 game.
Yep, and that was number 21 with that block, Connor Winkle.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a hair under 5 minutes to go in the game. We'll step away for a quick commercial break and come back after this. Stay tuned. And welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. The Raiders, Brady Warchall and company scores 6 more points on the board. Ryan Pearl went for the extra point kick, got it blocked. So here we are, 6 points scored, 27-14 game, and another line drive all the way back to the 15. You just can't get any better than that.
Loving that
High velocity, strong kick. Nobody can get a handle on it until well after it hits the ground.
You know what's great about that?
What's
That was
that?
number 44, Grayson Warchall, on that tackle.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it was number 52, coined for the Huskies bringing it up, and it was number 44, Grayson Warchall, on the tackle.
Very nice.
Love announcing another number. Hey, these kids work hard.
Oh, yeah, especially a younger number, too.
Heck
like
yeah.
getting some time up here in the big leagues in varsity.
Yeah. He's probably doing double duty, JV and varsity as a freshman, and
right.
so playing 5 quarters this week, and JV had a great win over Benzie last night. Yeah.
Oh, that was a spider on me right there. He's making a web for me. Thank you, buddy. I love spiders. I really do. They keep the bugs down.
They keep the bugs away.
Zickert here trying to get the ball off in time. Nice job there to get it to Brooks, but it'll only be a gain of a couple. But it was either that or get wrapped up in the backfield yet again. And I don't think Zickert wanted to handle any of that.
No, but Brooks, he passed it off to Brooks and got a few yards out of it.
Yep.
So kudos to both Huskies right there. And speaking of kudos, we have 5 guys out there on the field that are on the homecoming court.
Yeah.
Number 60, David Gray. Number 5, Brady Just. Number 55, Hunter Lemeran. Number 7, Jack Terryberry. And number 66, Emmett Felter.
Very good group of young men.
How do you choose one?
I don't know.
I don't know how. There are 5 amazing guys, and we'll get to the girls in a second.
We'll find out here next week how the student section chooses that one. Another low snap. Zickert picks it up, doing a lot of work off the ground tonight. Gets a hard hit, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a moment to come up there. His teammates surrounding him. He did get a nice gain of about 6 there. He'll be a yard short of the line of gain.
That hard hit came from 2 players. Number 15, Ryan Pearl, started it. However, number 22, Brady Warchall, is the one that finished it.
Yeah, there's a lot of muscle mass and speed between those 2 young men there. You don't want to be tackled on either side like Zickert was from them. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Huskies.
Let's keep the clock ticking. And Benzie only has 1 timeout left.
Mm-hmm.
And so I am a little surprised they're taking their time. It seems to me they need to do a little bit more of a hurry-up offense here. But I'm not the coach.
3rd and long 1 coming up. Speaking of one, Zickert zips that one right through the hands of Brooks. Just a little bit too hot to handle.
Yeah.
It'll bring up 4th and short.
They need to go for it at this point in
Yeah.
time. While they are conferring in their huddle, the amazing women on our homecoming court are Gemma Bonney, Brooklyn Schwenke, Aaron Robards, Trista Miller, and Lena Sisma-Reed.
Boy.
How do you pick one?
I don't know. Both groups have just about as good of people as you can think of from either side.
They're just all fantastic kids.
Yeah.
They take rigorous academic courses. They're involved in the school. They're involved in music. They're involved in community service.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know how you pick one out of each group.
Boy. I wouldn't want to be the student body voting for them there of that senior class. Zickert throws that one, gets it broken up by Brady Warchall. So,
I thought 21 Winkle might have been able to bring that in with one hand. I was like, wow, that would have been a highlight play.
But Brady Warchall kind of stuck his palm up in there and tipped things around a little bit and prevented that from happening. So we've got a quick turnover on downs. We'll step away here for 30 seconds and come back after this.
Number 2, Garrison Starrett on the carry. Brought down by number 52, Adam Coyne. Loss of about 3.
Yeah.
Even more.
Oh, there we go. We need, and Ann, I think this is a good time for your plug as well. We're given the proper thanks to the chain gang out there. They battled the element. Obviously, tonight might not be so bad, but there's times where you wouldn't want to be out there even if you were paid, and those guys all volunteer.
Rain, sleet, snow, hot, cold, you name it, the chain gang is out there. for people out there, get involved, become a ref, volunteer to be the chain gang, help out the schools, help out the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Ian Marian passing off to
Logan Watkins. Wait
who
a
has
minute.
the first down?
Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Husk call. 6 points on the board for the Raiders. How about that?
Hey, I like that little jig he did in the end zone, too. That was pretty sweet. But I will tell you, that quintessential old school drill that football players do through the tires, get those knees up, that boy knows how to do that. He knows how to keep his feet under him and take it to the house.
Oh, my goodness. Just a nice, simple, it was about a 4-yard pass from Moran to Watkins, and then he just took it from there. All the way up the sideline, broke a couple of tackles, and got that 45-yard touchdown.
Mr. Reliable.
Mm-hmm. 33-14, the Raiders have opened up a can here on the last quarter and a half of play.
Pearl on the extra point.
Gets it up and away, and it's good. 34-14. You know what? I like nice, round, even numbers like that. Even number, 34-14 lead, around 20-point lead.
Nice.
Nice numbers all the way around. If you're a Raider fan, Huskies, I apologize. I'm not trying to be too biased here, but it does have a nice ring to it, 34-14.
I agree. I agree. A nice, comfortable 20-point lead for the Raiders with under 2 minutes left.
Yeah. Well, we will step aside here for another break. Come back here in about 30 seconds.
Business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
Ask Bingham Insurance Services in Charlevoix if auto owners make sense for you.
I think our player...
Coming back in, ladies and gentlemen. We're just discussing some important matters here. Got about 2 minutes to decide who our player of the game is going to be, as well as that play of the game as well. So keep that in mind. We'll be working on that one.
Oh, I know what I want for play of the game, but I'll discuss that with you.
Yeah,
We're off the mic.
We'll have to confer here in a moment. Kick is up and away by Ryan Pearl. Beautiful fading kick there all the way inside the 20. He can do it all. He's what we need for a kicker. Excellent job, and that'll be brought inside the 35.
By number 35, Joey Abeda.
Very good.
For the Huskies. With 1 minute and 51 left in the game.
Yes, indeed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we took a moment here to discuss some things. A couple of big announcements coming up here on the other side of this play. As Zickert lines that one deep, goes out of bounds, facing so much pressure from the Raiders.
Oh, he did, and I'm looking at the numbers out there. I see number 77, Gabe Boslow. I saw number 66, Emmett Felter back there.
Yeah.
And just a host of Raiders back there putting a lot of pressure. Number 56, Ryan Glass. Number 44, Grayson Warchall. Just a host of Raiders putting pressure in the backfield on the quarterback. That was awesome by the defensive line.
Okay, so first off, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get through this play. Gosh, we're just excited here to make a couple of announcements.
I know.
But we've got some business to attend to. Quite yet, the game is not over. The Huskies, 2nd and 10 from their own 38. Zickert looking, passing, beautiful pass, but just a little bit in front of his intended receiver.
Yeah.
Who that is, I cannot make it out.
If Garrison Starrett would have turned around a little sooner, he might have had a chance on the ball, but that was really great defense. And honestly, it was a good throw from the Benzie quarterback.
Okay, so, and we've got first off the play of the game brought to you by the Charlevoix Agency Insurance. And you've got that one.
I think play of the game is number 4, Logan Watkins, with the punt return for a touchdown.
I couldn't agree more.
I think that was the play. The Raiders came out in the second half. They came out of the locker room with a lot of energy, and I think Logan was the spark to get it all going in the second half. And that play did it.
All right, so that's first of 2 announcements, ladies and gentlemen. The play of the game brought to you by Charlevoix Agency Insurance goes to the Logan Watkins punt return. And that was an excellent job there. Wrapping up in the backfield one more time, taking care of business for the Raiders.
Number 56.
Mr. Ryan Glass. Who was the other gentleman down there? There was 2.
There were 2, but I saw Ryan really get the hit.
Okay.
Might have been number 51, Gannon Wood.
All right. So now, the Culver's Butterburger Basket player of the game goes to none other than our junior quarterback, number 6, Ian Moran. He has done such a phenomenal job tonight, getting the ball downfield, making big running plays of his own, and an excellent job on the defensive side of the ball, some good plays on special teams. He's been the Swiss Army knife of this team so far this evening, and really these last couple of games as well.
He's had running plays, passing plays, and how many times have we announced him for tackles tonight?
More than I can
on the
count.
defense side. And that was tight. Just so you guys know at home, we were discussing other players too, and it's like, how do you pick one?
That's as tough as that homecoming court, ladies and gentlemen. But the Huskies still dragging Raiders forward, not out of this game with just over 20 seconds to go. They got the first down.
They did, and that was number 44, Grayson Warchall, and tackle as well as number 7, Jack Terryberry.
That was Wankel there on
JTB. 20 seconds.
There you go, on the run. And looks like, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to let the clock expire.
No, we got one more play here, mister.
Okay, well.
Let's see what they can do. I say
10
go
seconds.
for it all. I say throw that Hail Mary, go for it all. Ending on a high note.
With 4 seconds to go.
Number 20, Trace Winkle's out here wide.
Get it off.
Looking for the ball. Looking for the ball.
Zinko gets that one bobbled and nearly intercepted.
By number 8 for the Raiders. Who's number 8?
Yeah, we don't have him. JV player coming up. Unfortunately, we don't have his number on the roster. But, ladies and gentlemen, another good win by the Raiders tonight. Win number 3 of the season. Get in front of the 500 mark here and now against Benzie Central in Week 5. Good momentum to build upon as they go into homecoming week against Elk Rapids next week, also here at home. And any final words here before we wrap up on our Jim Rio Ford post-game recap?
Tight first half, fantastic second half for the Raiders. And in the first half, I think we had 2 very evenly matched teams. Raiders came out with a lot of energy, sparked by Logan Watkins on his punt return for a touchdown. I know the Benzie Huskies are not happy with their second half performance, but we saw the Huskies do a lot of good things tonight too. But tonight was the second half of the game was all about the Raiders, and anything the Huskies did, the Raiders had an answer for.
Well, I think, ladies and gentlemen, that'll take care of us for us here. What a phenomenal game if you're a Raider fan. Huskies, you had some great plays tonight. Don't go with your head hanging too low. A couple of breakaways by Logan Watkins really kind of opened up the can on this game. They played an excellent game defensively. They had some great offensive plays as well. So we're happy to have them up here. We appreciate all their efforts. They were great hosts to us last season when we went down there. Charlevoix did. Very, very accommodating to us, and so far as well when Austin went down there. And Eric, 2 of our good co-workers on the Elk Rapids squad. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank all of our sponsors tonight: Martin Concrete, Charlevoix Auto, Jim Rio Ford, Professional Seamless Gutters, Traverse City, Cherry Capital Airport, Bingham Insurance, Charlevoix State Bank, Fresh Coast Sliders, Skydive Charlevoix, Wilmot Electric, Swanson K&D, Bartlett's Home Interiors, Gaylord Eye Care, The Villager Pub, Burnett Foods, Charlevoix Agency Insurance, the Lake House Collar Clinic, Twin Bay Docks, Ward Boats, Charlevoix Barber, CarQuest Auto Parts, the Lemoran Farm Bureau Insurance Agency, and Culver's of Charlevoix, all for allowing you to view tonight's game. So for all of us here at Next Level Broadcasting, our wonderful cameraman Steve Weber, my wonderful sidekick tonight, Ann Gorney, and myself, Shane Smith, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in to Raider Athletics on Next Level Broadcasting. We'll see you right back here next Friday night, 7 p.m. for that homecoming game, Charlevoix against Elk Rapids. Good night. Game has been brought to you by Bingham Insurance Services, Charlevoix State Bank, Wilmot Electric, Charlevoix Auto, The Villager Pub, Swanson K&D, Traverse City, Cherry Capital Airport, Fresh Coast Sliders, Martin Concrete, Twin Bay Docks, Charlevoix Agency Insurance, The Lake House, Farm Bureau Insurance, The Lemarand Agency, Bartlett's Home Interiors, Culvers of Charlevoix, Skydive Charlevoix, Jim Reel's Friendly Ford, CarQuest Auto Parts, Burnett Foods, Charlevoix Barber Shop, Professional Seamless Gutters, Collar Clinic, and Bay Shore Steel Works. Thank you for your support.
Pre-game then with the band.
Okay.
Which I'm totally fine with. And besides, last year it was raining and freezing.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't here last year for homecoming.
No, I wasn't.